What's up, guys? This is Chedds with Chedds Game Corner. I wanted to do something a bit different, something other than just like a solid block of gameplay for a specific game. I wanted to do something that could kind of continue over time, and I've decided I wanted to play Legend of Dragoon on PS1. I've got a lot of fond memories of this game. This is the first RPG that I picked up like myself. The first RPG that I played, of course, was Final Fantasy VII, but this is the first one that I chose like for myself and really got into without any outside influence. It was made in 2000. I think it had a 3-year development cycle. Let's get into this opening cutscene here. I'm a little rusty on the story myself, so this will be educational for me. Also, I'm pretty sure that you can't skip the cutscenes anyway. Go, Mr. Chicken. It's really a good looking game. As far as the cutscenes go anyways, the in-game graphics are a bit less refined.
Great Commander, this way.
So, this is her.
This is not the main character, but it's... she's kind of the love interest, so to speak. She's also got a very mystical power sealed inside of her.
Put her in custody. Is this really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Who is she?
He's gonna play a big part in the game. Dude on the right. The animals in this game are kind of weird. You saw that horse, it kind of looked like an anteater or some shit. It's this game's got a lot of imagination. All right. Get into it. Here we are. You're gonna see a woman clad in purple look down over the valley. She's gonna observe a dragon stomping through the woods. If my knowledge of the lore is correct, then the dragons, they haven't been around for a while, so this is a new occurrence. Trouble's brewing in the land. Chapter 1, Serdian War. This game has 4 discs, and each disc is a new chapter. And this is our main character. His name is Dart, like, dartboard. I don't think it's just a rumor, buddy. He's got this just blood red armor, and I'd really love to know how they stained his I guess like steel or iron plate or whatever, red. I don't know, he's got the one big red arm going on like Hellboy. Hell yeah, Dart. Don't take no shit. I don't know. What the heck? Don't be a hero, man. I don't know why I'm sitting up for. I'm not controlling him throughout this. But you can see the animation in this game. It's done really well. All the actions that he's doing, they're very like human-like. You saw that kind of like slide in the beginning, and like the kind of vault over the tree stump. It's pretty sweet. Now, the lady in purple has a sort of special interest in our main character, but that's yet to be revealed. She needs him alive. The village. She is talking about your village, bro. Those were soldiers. There isn't anything left. It's your village. Oh, man. That's what you call foreshadowing. I'm gonna try and segment this into roughly half-hour blocks. That's about how long my face cam will record before it just kind of decides to quit on its own. And we finally gain control. At an exclamation point, that implies that you can press the action button to perform an action within the game. You saw the blue arrow above his head. That arrow, it's a pretty cool feature. It changes from blue to yellow to red. And once it reaches like the end of its red cycle, that's how you know you're about to hit a random encounter. Dart don't play no shit. He's not gonna stand for you kicking that old lady on the ground. Our starting stats are pretty pathetic. I mean, you see 30 health. You got a few different commands here. You can attack, you can guard. You got an item menu, and you can't, well, you can escape, but you can't from this encounter because it's scripted. Guarding is pretty cool. If you execute a guard, then you'll take half damage if you get hit next rotation, and you'll also heal 10% of your total health. Now, when I attacked, you saw the box come up, and that's what they call the addition system. If you time that just right, you'll get to continue your attack and finish out the combo. His default combo is called Double Slash, and we should earn another. I guess not. Sometimes you earn his second edition just right after that battle, but it didn't give it to us this time. It's pretty sometimey about it. I'm not really sure why. Those guys that attacked the village, they're part of the Imperial Sandora, led by Emperor Dowell. And the Shanna, that's the girl that we saw in the opening cutscene. That's Dart's love interest. Well, not really love interest, because Dart's kind of a puss. He's not all about showing his feelings for her. That ray with the little lights in it, that's a save point. Oh, I do not want to do that. I almost fucked up real bad. We got a few healing potions. Okay. Already dead. What a shame. Some of the names in this game are just nonsensical. Like that dude's name, it's Plos. For a live wound, it sure had him fucking laid out on the ground. I really don't think that if Dart came back any earlier, he could have done anything to stop that brigade that fucking raided the town. Shanna's been kidnapped, and she's been taken to a prison. And this guy here, he's our first boss fight. You should take the term boss pretty loosely. There's the prison that we were referring to, Helena Prison. Guy thinks he's funny. I love the music in this game. I've got a lot of fond memories with this game, like I said before, but the music is just, it gets you pumped. I'm gonna take out this knight. I'm gonna take out a support first. Now, that chest that we picked up earlier, it had a burnout in it. You can see I'm getting into my stance. These items, you use them and you have to tap the X button really fast for more damage and to get them to keep advancing in power. Really, we can probably finish them off with one more burnout. Let's try it. I'm a little rusty with my button tapping. Oh god. You can see, if you can work those items, then you can do massive amounts of damage compared to your melee damage. And there's our second edition, Volcano. I'll run through the additions here after this next little talk. The journey is just beginning, dude. There's 3 more discs. Let's heal up. The cool thing about the healing items in this game is that they don't heal a numerical value of health. They heal a percentage of your health. So even lower healing items are still useful as you get towards like the end game. Let's see, additions. You can see they're both at level 1. Now off to the right side, you can see I've performed double slash 3 times, and if I get it up to 20, then it levels up to level 2. It'll do more damage. It's at 150 now. It'll go up to say like, it might stay at 150, but I'm pretty sure that if you get it all the way leveled up to, I think 5 is the max level, it'll do like 250 or 300. But I'm gonna switch to Volcano just straight off because it's got 50% more damage on it. I need to... No. Okay. I believe on one of these headstones is a Stardust. There's Stardust. They're a special collectible scattered all throughout the game, and if you collect so many of them, then you can turn them in with a character that you encounter later on, and you can get items from them. And if you collect all of the Stardust, then you can unlock a secret side boss. I've never done that though. So I'll just kind of pick up the ones that I remember. I'll try not to do a whole lot of checking around, wasting time. Shanna's just getting mistreated here in Guantanamo Bay. She's hurting. You gotta go save her. Frugal. That fat fuck. That's the guy that I said would play a special part in the story, the man in the hood. It's I like his relationship with Frugal because he just makes a mockery out of him. You can see he's got him down at sword point on the ground. He's this big, heavy, stocky guy, but he's just getting bitched out by this, average sized dude. Throws his guard off because he's mad. Alright, here we are at the map screen. And that's the world map. I obviously will trek through most of this landmass throughout the course of the game. You don't move freely on the world map. You kind of move along those dots. It's just like a track. There's a merchant over here. Let's see what he's got. I'll take 2 of those, and 2 of these. I do not need to know how to use the items. Let's use that charm potion so we can keep things moving. It works kind of like a repel in Pokemon. You can see that blue arrow, it'll turn to yellow and then to red, like I said, as I trek further through the forest. You can see it just turned yellow. Another charm potion. We're at red now, so we're about to hit a random encounter. We got a little maze here, so I'm sure that we'll get an enemy right here. I can show off my new addition. Oh shit. That wasn't very show-offy. I find that certain combat angles are more useful for performing certain additions. I always like to have the straight-on view. It's just easiest for me. There we go. Now, how it turned red there, if you have an addition with so many steps in it, then the enemy can counter it in the middle. They don't always do it, or they don't always attempt to, but you gotta watch out for it, because they'll catch you off guard with it. Let's keep on moving. Here. Is it up top? Yeah, it is. Alright. About to have a little flashback. Dart wasn't fucking playing. You ain't got time for your shit, dog. See, we got a little Dart and a little Shanna. I mean, how intimidating do you have to be to scare off a dog with a horn on its head? It's intense. And he's only level 2. Now it can get a little tedious performing the additions correctly each time, because I mean, if you're in a dire situation and you really need to make the hit, it really sucks if you mess up the addition and you don't do as much damage as you need to. Plus the voice acting on the addition names is kind of cheesy. The voice acting in the opening cutscene wasn't so bad, but some of these later cutscenes are just awful. Like when Dart starts talking, it is just cringeworthy. I think I've got about 5 minutes left on this recording. we'll be able to get into Helena and look around a little bit. That's it there, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Dart's about to roll a 20 for sneak to get into this place. Follow that cart. I bet his fat ass will be happy. How he doesn't see him right there, I just can't explain. And how whoever's posted up there lowering the gate didn't see a man in bright red armor next to this cart. I just can't. I can't fathom. I think what we're gonna do here is save and call it quits for part 1 of Legend of Dragoon in Chedds Game Corner. Make sure I've got the right file. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, thank you for your continuing support. Happy gaming to you all. If you like what you see, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for upcoming parts of the series. Like I said, this game has a very special place in my heart, and I enjoy it every time that I play through it. It's really just a great game. Thanks for watching.